What's up, Maggie? Welcome back, Maggie. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Maggie. Hello, Maggie. Trying to figure out how to do this. So if I go here. Why does it not do it now? Interesting. How are you today? Reaper, Reaper. Hello, Reaper. I'm doing well. What's up, Reaper? Welcome back. Playing around with some sounds. Good to hear you. Hello. Yeah, I'm just now getting an audio interface for the first time, and my head's about to explode with all this new stuff. What I don't understand is why it won't add this with it. So you're supposed to set children, show children, set children, set children. Nah! Ah! Okay. So you have the rack. Oh, maybe you just click it. Layer, strings, choir, keys. Layer. I want the strings too. Why won't it show the strings? Why not show the strings, guys? Anyways, hello. Good to hear you, my friend. Good to hear you, my friend. I like my friends online. All right, guys. I am looking at you in the chat. The only thing is, I am doing an experiment where I'm trying to do some stuff over here, and my brain's about fried. This may be easy to some of y'all, but I am not used to this channel. But this is a channel. This is a layer. And then you click on the layer, and there's a box here. It's on. And then you're supposed to do set children, but there's no channel selected. So let's layer, string, choir, keys, set, show children, I don't understand why. See, I don't understand why it's not doing what I want it to do. That's odd to me. So I'm trying to play around with it. Anyways, while I do that, I am looking at the chat, guys. This has been a very big learning curve for me. So we have the channel. So we have this. Guys, I am looking in the chat. Good to hear you. So what questions you have for me? Start poll. See, there's keys. This is an Acklot 2SO1, but I have it plugged in to a free DAWs. So I have a MIDI plugged into my laptop. But I'm having issues trying to understand how to layer a certain sound because I'm just getting into this side. Yeah, Maggie, anytime you want to get through a vice, I've got my fair share of vices I fought through. You never get rid of a vice. I don't think that's how it works. What you do is you replace the vice with something else. For example, I don't think anyone ever quits smoking. I think they replace the sensation of smoking with something else. So instead of trying to quit the vice, try to find something that substitutes the vice. Think about that. Because you're not quitting the vice, you're replacing it with something else. So you have to find a replacement. Replacement, that's what I would say. Replacement. Oh no! Sounds like the Titanic. Yeah, that's funny, man. Yeah, I've just got this for the first time, so I am like overwhelmed by all the new stuff I'm learning. So I'm trying to, I attached this to that, but yeah, hope it sounds good. By the way, you don't want to do drugs, guys. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Let's see. Ever. Haha, I feel that. Welcome in. Good vibes. Motion is lotion. Michael. Drugs are bad. Okay. Drugs are bad. Okay. Don't want to do drugs. Okay. Drugs are bad. Okay. I don't recommend drugs. Okay. It's not really good. Okay. You don't really want to do drugs. Okay. Because drugs are bad. Okay. You feel better if you don't do drugs. Okay. I'm talking to you, Kyle. Okay. Thank you, Maggie. Okay. Let's see. Pax. Vocals.
Baby, come on.
Oh, that's not a good word. Anyways. Oh, flex, packs, instruments, guitar. Strimling? What is this? I don't even know what this sounds like. I don't like that. What's this one sound like? Some of these are good, some of these are eh. Stage grin. Grand piano. All right, guys, 555. Okay, let's see here. Oh, drums, MIDI. These are plugins. These are packs. This is flex packs. Mobile synth plug. I don't know what that is. Let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, this is kind of just where I'm trying to learn. So, special auto guns. Let's see, packs, sounds. I am looking at the chats, by the way. So if you have something to say on the chat, feel free to ask me. I am looking. Okay. Yeah, but I do think that for a lot of people, it's better not to do drugs, man. Instruments, keyboard. I want to feel like there should be more than just flex packs. Is it just packs? Is it sounds? Generators, plugin presents, generators. Slayer? What is this? This looks like Slayer. Ooh. Yeah, that was okay. Let's try this one. Yeah, sometimes we get younger viewers. Try not to convince my viewers to do like methamphetamines and cocaine. That's not a good idea, kids. That's kind of cool. Power metal? What is power metal? That's okay, I guess. We'll do something more pretty now. Oh, here's a good chord. Oh, here's a good chord I just found. That's a pretty one. Okay, dog. Okay, dog. HI, what's up, man? How are you? Welcome in, HR. H1. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I do try. So we do have this power channel, and you're able to put a layer on it. So you go here, you go to miscellaneous, and under miscellaneous there's layer, And under layer, you say set children. The layer will then be linked to nothing. So you got to go layer, string, set. That's what it's supposed to do. What did you do wrong? Huh? I don't understand why it does not work. Why does it not work? Ah! Thank you guys. Shout out if you're enjoying my frustration in the chat. Shout out. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to File, New from Template, no save. Then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna go to a channel and we're going to add layer. Layer. Okay. Then it says we're going to select the channel. Okay, that's cool. So we're going to go here. We're going to add a keyboard. FL keys. Which will sound like this. That'll sound pretty. And then we'll go over here and we'll go to effects. And we're going to go to distortion. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to go over here to effects, delayed reverb, and put that there. Okay, that sounds cool. So there's a delayed reverb. Ask me anything in the chat. Reset. Okay, so now we're going to do that. That sounds okay. That sounds okay, right? That sounds all right. Again, I've never really done this before, so I'm just kind of playing as we can go. Guys, I got to come to a conclusion. I enjoy playing music more than I do lifting weights, which is kind of interesting. So I'm actually thinking about spending more time on music than I do lifting weights. So my music and muscle is probably just going to start doing push-ups and pull-ups. I'll tell you what, music is kind of fun, dude. This stuff's really fun, dude. feel that. 100%. 100%. 100%. So now I want to take a string. I really want a string. I need some strings in my life. I need some strings. I need some strings in my life. I need vocals is what I need. Instruments, orchestra. I need some oohs and some ahs. Does that work like that? Why? Why don't you work? Why does it not work, honey? Let's do this. Maybe if I do this, highlight these, show children, and we're going to do this. How come it doesn't do both? I do not understand range. This is what confuses me. I do not understand right here why sequential. I do not understand. It'll let me do keys, and it'll let me do this separately, but putting them together is weird. Let's see, what is the reason I do not understand why it's not letting me do my layer. So I have the layer, right click, find empty. I wanted to shift down, down. Uh-oh, no. Why will this not let me do this together? Double click, layering, reset children. So let's go over here, layer. Show children. So I want these two. I'm having an issue trying to get it to do two things. I did it earlier by accident, and now doing it on purpose is choosing to be difficult. I want to do them both at the same time. Oh, is it like this? I don't know how I got it to work, but it did. Thank you. Hello. Hi. There we go. I wonder how I did it though. It says show children. How did I do that? I don't know how I did it. Did I cut it off? How did I do it? Okay, let's just play something fun now. Hey, let's try to put, guys, you can ask me any questions. Hi, ask me anything in the chat. Paul. In Paul. In Paul. New Paul. New Paul. Ask me anything in chat while I mess around. Okay. Ask. No. Scared. Alright, that's a good thing to do. Let's put effects. So there's that. There's a fruity. I wonder what this sounds like. Let's see what this sounds like. I think there's something over here that you can like open, and it's supposed to show you some things. I don't really know what it's supposed to show me. Let's pull that off. Let's do fruity controller over here. Let's put this one over here and put this one over here. Sounded like that. I think it kind of works like that. I don't know, guys. I don't ever use this. I've never really used this before, so I'm still trying to layer. That's good. And then let's try to find another instrument over here. Looking at the chats, feel free to ask me anything. Effects, 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 installed, plugins, Edison, emphasis. What's an emphasis? Upward extreme, what's this? So apparently there's effects, there's channels, there's mixers, there's audios, there's packs. So these are packs. This is a pack. I guess this is a keyboard. This is a stage grand. I wonder what a stage grand sounds like. I think the stage grand is going to sound good with an effect that's called delay. So I'm going to put the delay on the stage grid. Actually, I hate that. So we're going to delete that. So let's not do that again. Let's get. I didn't like that at all, actually. Generators, packs. Let's put a stage grand back. I didn't like the way the stage grand sounded. What if it just sounds like? Still don't like it. See, I like this. Here's one. Let's go to the generator here. Let's exit out of this. Pop this open. Let's go here. Let's add. I think I'm just going to add the regular FL keys. I actually kind of like this one the best. dokie. All right, guys. What's this? That's kind of fun. All right, guys, let us I want to check the stats real quick. What we got? Hello. Yeah, sometimes people come in, sometimes they don't. And again, I know I'm just randomly playing some stuff. So. Feel free to ask me any questions while I just have some fun, fiddle around a little bit. I still like the way this sounds though. Compressed right here. Still kind of see the. Hello. Just improving. Yeah. That's kind of fun. So it's always fun to do a 2-5-1. So remember the 2-5-1 is Time for a break. My brain hurts. All right, guys. Ooh. Quick little break. And then I'll try to stream back. Trying to get some more hours on the stream. But, all right, guys. I will talk to you later.